G'day, it's Rusty from Rusty's Outback Adventures, and in this video we're going to build a portable fold-up table. When you go camping and you pull up for lunch, maybe you just need somewhere, a little bit of room to make a sandwich or a cup of tea. What we've got here is the opportunity to use this little step in the canopy when the door's open. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use a piece of this ply, which is a piece of 12mm ply. It's not quite cut to size. The idea is that we're going to make it fit in that little recess. We'll put a packer in there to hold it up, to make it firm. And all we're going to use for a leg is we're going to use some 25 box tube with a piece of 20 that slides inside it, and that'll give us the adjustment for the height. And I'm just got a foot on the bottom. It'll be fold up, so we can fold it up under the table. And the idea is when we fold it away, the leg will fold up under here, and then we're going to make it so it'll actually fit down the side here. Now, as you can see, it's a bit big, but this barrier is for the two angles. We've got two angles in here. This gives us a chance to put stuff around it so it doesn't fall onto the fridges. So we'll cut this to size, make it fit in here, and then we'll have some sort of just a little lock or something to hold it in place, so it tucks away neatly. Be able to pull it out, put it under here, drop the leg down, and that's the plan. So stay tuned and we'll get this built. Oh, right, so we've determined that the barrier is 900mm, but the distance from the far end of the barrier to the inside of the canopy is 1090. So just going to make it an even 1000mm long, the bench. So I think we might go this way. Alright, so we'll get about cutting this off, and we'll get started. Okay, so now we've attached the 25 by 25 box tubing onto the 12mm ply, so that'll fit in there. Gives it a bit of support. What I need to do now is just determine the height to make the leg, and that's just a simple case of, let's sort of measure get this thing level, and we'll use the ground's pretty level here, so. Alright, let's call it 1050 to the top of this table. So we'll work backwards from there, and we'll cut our leg to size and work out how much slipper joint we need, and we'll make that now. There's a little bit of maths involved in working out the length of the leg with the slipper piece inside it. We're going to use a piece of 25mm square for the foot. We're going to have a piece of 25mm round tube on the underside to support the weight of the table, and we're going to use these conduit saddles to secure that to the underside of the table, plus it allows the tube to roll in the saddle, which is a good thing. We've got to make the piece of 20 to fit inside the 25, get that right length, get the right length of this piece. So overall we're going to mount this at 800mm from the inside edge of the table. So we've got to make sure we sort of get this right. So a little bit of maths involved. We've got it all sorted out now. Just got to cut it, and then we'll weld all this piece together, and we'll put a nut on the outside of this square tube, and we'll just put a bolt through it with a little handle on it, and that'll be our locking up nut. So to get it secure. Well, let's get that done. just made. A locking nut here. This is extendable. We can extend it to the height we need to get it level. The tube under here will actually sit underneath, and I'll sort that out in a minute. And we're just going to use these conduit saddles, so they'll mount under there. We made it the length we made this leg so it rests 2/3 of the way out from the edge, and it folds up enough that it sits inside. So we'll just go ahead and mount these saddles underneath, and then we'll trial fit it to the vehicle, and then the next job will be strip it all down, give it a coat of paint, and then we'll assemble it for the final time. And if you've been watching my channel, you would have seen that this is a bench I made recently, this welding bench, which is mobile. I'll put a link in the description below. I've now fitted the saddles to the underside of the table. Our leg will pivot on that. The adjustment there allows me to move the leg in and out. Okay, so here's our fold away table. This piece of 25mm tubing on the top just gives me the bit of packing in here. So we slide that in there. What we need to do now is undo that, drop the leg down, make sure it's in properly. Oh, here comes the dog. And go away, Annie, Annie, off you go, go. That's our table. So just be able to just lighten that up a bit. So there's our table, and to fold it away, obviously it's just a case of lift it out of there. The idea is it'll pack away in here. I just need to put a little stopper to stop that sliding around. So that's the where it's going to live. And if you're wondering why I made it the width I did, it's because I had a piece of leftover 12mm ply, and that's what I used. So okay, oh, here comes the other dog. Come on, off you go. Come on, off you go. And all to do now is we'll just need to pull it down again, give it a coat of paint, I'll varnish the timber, and I'll show you the finished product when we've done that. Varnished, 3 coats on the timber. I've painted the legs as well, and I've fitted it into the recess where it goes. The other thing I have done too is I've also included an extra hole through here into this spacer in the timber, and this pin basically locks it in, so if someone was to knock the table as they walk past it, the last thing you'd want is everything falling on the ground, and that just gives it a little bit more security there. So little added feature. I'll just show you how we pack it up. It's as simple as pull the pin, fold the leg back underneath. As I said before, it's going to fit down the side here, and fit between the angles. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed what we've done with this table. Maybe it's given you some ideas for your table, for your canopy. If you like the video, a thumbs up would be great. Subscribe button's here somewhere, and I'll put a link, I think it's about here, to the conversion we did for the canopy from the original well body. So if you'd like to check that out, yeah, please do. Yeah, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.